behind this huge ship and happiness of all of you. And I asked her yesterday to be with us and tell her story, because she was climbing through stairs full of men, full of words, you will not make it, it's not for women, and so on. Listen to her story. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello and namaskar, namaste.
Namaste.
Wow, to see such wonderful women out here. No disrespect for the men, but you are very brave enough to join them.
Yes.
So kudos to the men, you're very brave, so more cheer for them. Well, as you know, your MD has already spoken about how the journey is, okay, especially with India, with women. It's not an easy task, it's not an easy journey. So a little brief about my journey, okay? So the era that I started my career, the hospitality industry had no room for women, and it was always a taboo. If you worked for hotels, if you worked for airlines, you were looked down below. Am I correct? I'm sure my other women who are here, seniors, I'm sure you understand the pain that is. I remember when I started to work as a young girl, we used to do shift duties, you see, morning, afternoon and night shifts. So especially when I used to come back from my night shift, my neighbors used to open the door and look at me this way when I come back in the morning, thinking where I've come from. So there used to be a lot of question marks. But I was a very educated lady. I never ever gave room for any one of them to think otherwise. So it all depends of how you as an individual would pick up yourself. How would you present yourself, how it can be perceived. I'm not a feminist out here. I'm not at all, I do not favor that. I favor that you have your own skills, you have your own ideas, you're innovative in itself, and I know that women are multitasking. Am I correct?
Yes.
So we can task a lot of things and we can prove ourselves. So I started my journey. In those days, I never ever knew there was something called cruise industry. So I was first introduced, and believe me, the cruise industry, the ships were always the man's world. And when I joined, I was the first lady supervisor on the ship. So you can imagine the journey that I went through. I don't have to go into depth, but being the first women who step on the ship. Of course, when you work on ships, you have a lot of challenges. First of all, you don't know the environment, you're new. There are a lot of navigational terms, there is safety, everything is considered. And then you are standing there in the middle of the flood of men around you. So the journey has not been easy, but that's what you should thrive on. When the journey is difficult, you take on the challenge and you say, no, I will go forward with it. Never take a back step. Okay? So when I boarded on that gangway and I came, remember, I started my career in the carnival ships, which is a foreign land. So you travel all the way to foreign. You have to understand, first of all, their language, their lingo, their accent, various accents they have. So as a new girl, newbie, I was like a little bit shaken. I said, oh my God, I can't understand their accent. Am I going to lose my job? That job was very important to me because you know, we women work not only because we have the passion. I was very passionate in what I did. I was very passionate about my job, in what I want to become. I had my goal. So when I stepped at that gangway and when I saw that chair, I said, where the man was sitting, I said, I'm going to reach to that level. So that was my manifestation when I started out my career, and I said, come what may, I'm going to reach there. It took a little time, but nevertheless, I reached there. And when I sat in the executive meetings as the first Indian woman across the cruising industry, I was very proud. So I was very proud sitting over there among everybody discussing about the business. So opportunities are there, it is how you make it. Okay? It's how you take it and move forward. Nowadays, the road has become very easy. The path is easy. It is how you will receive it. Okay, how you receive it is very important. Okay, if you say, oh my God, I have to take my kid to school, now I have to rush to do this, and this job is only for women who are single. No. As a mother, I'm a mother of one kid. When I left my child, he was only 2 months old. Yes. So, if you have your passion and if you have a goal, you can reach it. It is how strong you become. It's how strong you are. So build your strength. There is strength in everybody. It's nothing to keep you away from reaching your goal, your ambition towards what you want to become. That is not feminism. That is, dreaming about what you want to be. And that cannot be stopped. For you, many of you may be having husbands who support this. Kudos to them. Okay? And I believe, even if you do not have that support, you have to remain strong and say, this is what I want to achieve. This is what I dream of giving to my children. So your children are reaping the fruits of what you do. And they see you. I remember my goal and my ambition when I started in my career, because of the financial constraints, I said, I always had a dream that I'm going to do my MBA. And I did my MBA once my son completed his 10th standard. Okay, so I was at a reasonable age where your memory is not that great. It was a very difficult journey for me to do my MBA in that year. But my son used to tell me, Mama, why are you studying now? He was very inquisitive. And I said, knowledge is something that you gain even at the age of 80. And knowledge is power. So whether you do it at the age of 40, 50 or 60, it doesn't matter. It matters only when you say that I've achieved what I wanted to do. So that was my dream and I achieved my dream and I'm very proud of it. And I've taught my son that education can be achieved at any time. It's not necessary that you have to complete now your standards, then you complete your MBA. But when I was doing my MBA, it was very easy for me also. Why? Because I had so many years of experience. That helped me to learn what the MBA was all about. And when I achieved, I was very proud of myself. So, there is nothing called that you cannot plan, you cannot learn, or you cannot lift yourself up. You are very strong. The only strength that comes is from your mind. Your mind has to be strong. Your heart has to be strong. Don't listen to what others say. The noises are always there to distract you. Take away the noises out. Believe in yourself and move forward in life. And I'm sure whatever you're doing a fabulous thing. And it's so wonderful to have you all on board. And thank you for your appreciation. I'm sure all of you now will come with your families on board this beautiful Cordella ship. And and give that to your families, give to your parents, because cruising is now become a very comfortable way of holiday. You agree? Yes. You have experienced it, right? Yes. So now come with your families, come with your extended families, and let them also experience what you would have to do when you have to take them abroad. All the rigmaroles of the visas, of the flights, etc. and etc. Here you can just travel, step into the gangway and forget yourself and explore the beautiful ship and what it has got to offer. Also, we are having new ships coming up. A new ship called Sky is coming, another interesting ship. So if you want to know what it is, I shall see you all there. Have a great day. Thank